So today I'm going to show how to set up passwordless authentication between you and your remote server using SSH keys. So first thing we need to do is to get the IP of our remote server. Mine is 192.168.0.27. Just make sure I can access it first. Yes. And that's fine. That's all I need to know, that I can access it. So I can go ahead and first things first, create the public and private key pair. SSH keygen -t RSA. You don't have to do the -t, but just whatever. And it's going to generate public private key. Where do I want to save it? Default is fine. Don't want the passphrase, because otherwise you'll have to keep saying it. There's a workaround for it, but it's just annoying. Clear this. So now I have my private key. What I can do is I can basically use this command called SSH copy ID -i, which is the key file that I want to use. So it's in my home.ssh ID RSA. I'll pass it the private key, and then I'll do the user at 2.168.0.27. And it's going to attempt to install this key. There can be some weird errors. Right. Let me do the password. Okay. Now I should be able to SSH at 92.168.0.27, and it's taking some time, and it logs me in. So that's that. Now what I can do is also, there's this additional thing that you can have. So it's called the SSH config file. So if I create a home.ssh, let me clear screen. So I'll vi SSH config, and in here I can say host 192.168.0.27, and I can say then user I think we have to be slightly indented for that. So now if I do SSH without the username, it will work. It's a good way of setting up like a jump box kind of situation, where you can go in here, like if you vi the same thing, the config, you can basically at the end here If you have a default, you can do like host star and user is admin or whatever. So anything else, if that's a generic user that you use or whatever, and anything else here, like you can have something like identity file is some file.pem, right? So or if you have a different key basically that you want to use to access these files, to access these servers, I mean, you can do that. Just let me clear that. So so that's that simple. I actually did something that I shouldn't, that before this video. I've noticed that in Red Hat, I'm SSH into CentOS, but in Red Hat, specifically it happened in Red Hat 7, where if you can't, you try to log in even after you send the, if you do the SSH, and you copy the keys over, and then you go to SSH, and for some reason it's still asking you for a password. That's happened to me, and basically all it is that your home directory, should be this, so 755 or 750, but basically it shouldn't be, you shouldn't have write access at the group level on your home directory. I don't know why it would be like that, but that's what the issue was, that I noticed for myself anyway. But that's it. I hope it's helpful to someone.